all I saw was abundance of fruit, abundance of jungle, abundance of jungle life, abundance of connection, abundance of love. The thing that the East has that I think we are lacking, it's that dichotomy, like, is connection. Their connection to the earth, their connection to each other, their connection to source is so grounded and so connected. They wouldn't even think about being broke, which these are linguistic things. Like, seeing someone else as poor, you've got three fingers pointing back at you. So where in you are you feeling poor or lack? Where in you are you feeling broke? Because when we say, oh, I'm so broke right now, or I'm broke, like, I had a call with someone who wants to come on a retreat, and she keeps saying the words broke. And I was like, I'm sorry, I have to speak to this. You are not broken. You're whole.
Yeah.
Like, when we say I'm broke, that language is so definitive in pointing to the idea that we're somehow broke because we have less money in our bank account. Like, we're really affirming that we're broken.
The whole
because
personality,
there's no money
your whole
there.
self is broken. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not true. We are whole. We are perfect. We are complete. We came here that way. We're here to play in this life and to experience what we came here to experience. And if that means that there's some worthiness work that we choose to play in, perfect. If it means we're going to go through some childhood trauma stuff to work with, perfect. And we can also choose to just enjoy. It's all a choice. When it comes down to everything, it's like, what am I choosing? What does it mean to have $1 million in my bank account? Does it mean that I'm a better person if I have $1 million? I'm telling you now, if you don't love yourself now with no money in your bank account, you're not going to love yourself with 20 million in your bank account.
It comes within.
It amplifies you. It amplifies what's within you because it is you. Everything we're in relationship to is a connection to who we are being, what we are choosing, how we are being. And none of it actually means anything except for what we choose it to mean. And so we can create powerfully with our meaning making, and we can also create powerfully from the fact of knowing it's already here. There's nothing to figure out. There's no secret. You are the answer.
That's extremely powerful. I could listen to you for hours, literally. The way you speak, I'm like, more. I love it. I can't wait to finish this conversation and listen to that again, because I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Thank you so much. At the end of every episode, I ask my guests what is their biggest struggle, or what was their struggle in the past. Do you have any on your mind?
Yeah. So for me, I came into this life to be adopted. So when I came out of the womb, I didn't have my birth mother, and I ended up in another room with other people, is what I imagine the experience was. And so for me, my challenge is to keep remembering I'm loved, because there was a subconscious belief in that moment where that separation happened, because the thing that I was attached to and inside of the thing, my birth mother, was no longer there. And it was quite a separation for me to feel love around me, because some kind of belief was created that there wasn't love in that moment. And so for me, the greatest challenge is to remind myself, I am love, I am loved, I am love, I am loved. The unlovable belief was probably my hardest or biggest challenge to reveal itself, and for me to understand how I see things. And it still shows up. It's still something I like choose to play in, and just remember to be love, because ultimately that beautiful setup at birth created some really deep subconscious stuff that didn't really reveal itself until even like the last 5 years. And it's just remembering that I am that, and remembering that I don't need anything to look any different to remember it or to feel loved. I am that. And so for me, been my most beautiful gift and challenge and remembrance, is to keep reminding myself that I am loved. I am that. There is no way that even when things outside of me look like maybe it's unloving, I can come back to the knowing that, oh, I am that. I am loved. I am loved. And nothing outside of me can change that idea unless I choose it to. And so that has probably been the biggest challenge, I would imagine.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for opening up.
welcome.
I have a really nice affirmation for us today that I seen online. And the affirmation goes, I am the most powerful woman on the planet, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. And that's how I want to leave us here. Just to remember that we are super powerful and we can do whatever the fuck we want. There's no limits. No limits. There's so much power in us. And we are all worthy. We are all lovable. We are all here for a reason. We are all meant to be here. Thank you so much. Is there anything you would like to add, or can you just tell us where we can find you online?
Yeah, so I'm Jenna.Maree.Hitchcock on Instagram. My website is jennamareehitchcock.com. And I think to just finish off is just like, we're powerful beyond measure. Like, you actually can't cap how powerful we are. It is beyond even our comprehension. And you won't know that until you experience it. So do things that make you shit yourself. Do things that scare the shit out of you, and find out how powerful you are, because that's where you know. That's when you'll know. And that's where you'll discover yourself. Do the things that you're like, oh, I can't do that because, oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Just do it anyway, because you're not going to think yourself into your power. You're not going to think yourself into abundance. You're not going to think yourself into a worthiness. You're going to experience it. You're going to have it through the experiences. So do the things that you want to, because you came here for a really short time, and life's for living. That's a quote my mum says all the time. Life's for living. Life's for living. Like, go do whatever the fuck you want. Enjoy. Experience yourself, because you're not going to think your way there. You're going to find it in the experiences that scare the shit out of you. Yeah.
That's so true. That is so true. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed this conversation. You're a very hypnotizing person, and I can literally listen to you for hours. I'm like, tell me more. So I'm going to listen to that podcast straight away when you finish, because I loved every minute of it. You're such a beautiful person, such a beautiful soul.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. You can find me on Instagram. I am Mona Brun, BRUHN, and also you can find Jenna. It's Jenna.Maree.Hitchcock. Also, I've got a message from Jenna, and she created a dream masterclass, and I have a special coupon code for you. You can use this coupon to get $29 off her new masterclass. Use code DREAM, all capital letters, DREAM, and you can go to website jennamareehitchcock.teachable.com/p/creating-a-dream. jennamareehitchcock.teachable.com/p/creating-a-dream. Thank you so much for today. I can't wait to tune back again next Thursday at 5 p.m. I would really appreciate it if you could follow me here, follow me on Instagram, and talk to your friends about this podcast, because it might help many. You never know who needs to hear this episode. Thank you so much again.